Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make an emerald statue. It's going to be very easy for you. If you want to make it, here's what you're going to need. You will need some black wool, some dark green wool, some lime green wool, and finally grab yourself some white wool. And once you have every single one of those four colours right there, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, I'll be making it right here, you'll want to kick off your emerald statue with a row of 3 black wool in a row on the floor. That's 1, 2, 3, just like that. And once you have your row of 3 black wool, you now want to, starting from the left hand side of your row of 3, this block right here, from this block do 4 upper left diagonals. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go up on top of the 4th up left diagonal by 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then do 4 upper right diagonals, so that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go right of that 4th upright diagonal by 2, 1, 2. Then do 2 bottom right diagonals, so that's 1 and 2. Then do a single bottom left diagonal, but then going from the same block do 2 bottom right diagonals, so that's 1 and 2. So you just want to have that single bottom left diagonal right there coming out from that second block. Now coming down to the 4th bottom right diagonal, going down from this block do 5 black wool, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then do 3 bottom left diagonals, that's 1, 2, and 3. And all being well, that 3rd bottom left diagonal should reconnect all the way back to where we just started and complete the outline for our emerald. Once you've got the outline taken care of, we can now fill it in. So now take out your dark green wool and come up to this little single bottom left diagonal black wool that we have on the top right hand corner of our emerald. Starting from the left hand side of this black wool, place a single dark green. Then go down from that dark green by 1. Then go right of it by 1. Then go down from it by 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then go left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then do a bottom left diagonal, which is basically placing a block right here. Then do an up left diagonal, placing a block here, and then place one on top of the block that you just placed. So you want to have this sort of shape with your dark green wool. Very simple. Once you've got that taken care of, we just have to add a few more details around our emerald. So come all the way up to the top of your emerald, where we have this row of 3 black wool here, and underneath this row of 3 black wool, place a row of 3 white wool. Like this. You now, again, with your white wool, want to place a white wool underneath these 3 diagonals that we have here leading up to the top of the emerald. So here, here, and here. And going down from this bottom white wool that we've just placed underneath the first diagonal leading up to the top, you just want to go down from this white wool by 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. You then, once you have this with your white wool, now that you've kind of just outlined the black wool, you now want to come up to this white wool right here, and going down from this white wool, do 1 lime green wool. Then place a white wool below and to the right of that lime green. Then going down from this right white wool, do a single lime wool. Then go down from that lime wool by 3 with your white, so that's 1, 2, 3. To finish this off, you just want to go to the right of this single white wool that we have at the top of our row of 3, just do a single white wool going right by 1 to give you something which should look a little bit like this, just to show you everything in total. All we have to do now is this. It's very simple. Everything that we have on this right and closed off section here, you just have to fill in with dark green wool, and everything that we have on the left hand side, you just have to fill in with lime green wool. It's very easy. So I'm just going to do this very quickly for you, and then we can see what it looks like. So I'm just going to finish filling this left hand side in, and there you go. This is what you want to have for your emerald statue. It's very, very easy. Once you've got that taken care of, you have fully completed your emerald. However, there is something that I sometimes like to do to particular statues, and this is kind of a candidate. Sometimes I try to make them look a little bit more 3D, a little bit more three-dimensional rather than the flat statue themselves. This is what I sometimes like to do to them. I basically like to raise up every single block that's not involved in the outline of the statue, just to make it pop a little more. I like to think of it like this. You know when you see an item lying down on the floor in Minecraft, how it's not 2D, it's kind of 3D, it's spinning around, it's kind of got that, you can see that it's dimensional, that it's not just flat. That's what I like to imagine that I'm adding to these statues. Some people like it, some people don't like it, that's completely up to you. You don't have to do anything, but sometimes I like to think that it just adds a little bit of something, especially when you kind of move around it. Of course, it's completely up to you. I personally like it, it just adds a little something different to it, and of course, if you want to do it to the front as well, you'd also want to go to the back of your statue, and you'd also want to do the exact same thing. However, I wouldn't do that on recording. So, this is what you want to have for your emerald statue, 3D or no. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you managed to make it no problem, and I will see you in the next video.